Hello and welcome back to Nilsson Tools. My name is Hege. Well, the propane bottle holder is finished. It has 4 layers of primer, and the next step is to go and mount it on the boat and give it some top coat. But before I go to the boat, I think I will build a crane for the dinghy. When we visited the boat on my video after storm Egon, you saw both the crane I built a few years ago and the dinghy. That crane has worked nice, but it has some disadvantages. I want this crane to be better. I made a sketch what it is to look like. This is the side that mounts the boat, so it can pivot from side to side. And this is a riser. It is higher than the one that's there today. It will have a winch, pull this, and the wire will go this way. So in this crane, the arm can be tilted and lowered, higher and lowered, thus giving this point will move in that direction also. So I can make a lift right close and 3 meters, 10 feet out if I want to. This I will think will be a great improvement. So today we will start making the boom. We will make this end of the boom, the lower part. It will have some sort, I don't know the word, but bushing in this end where the axle fits, and I will make a taper down to that size. And that involves some lathe work and some welding. That's nice. Well, now I gathered some material here. And this piece will be the bushing, if I may call it that. It will be, I will saw it off 43 millimeters, then turn it down in the lathe to 41. And I will drill a 20 millimeter hole there for the axle itself, which will be made out of this sad piece. So this will be the axle. Can you see that? Almost. This piece, also from the trash can, scrap heap, will be that plate down here that will be mounted, one on each side, to hold the crane. I think it's nice that it is thick material. So that will be cut in half, 20 millimeter hole drilled, and then an elegant taper here in some nice fashion. I'll get back to that. So, first things first, and I can easily part it with a parting blade. It won't be that much material left. This is, I think, 25 millimeters, 35. So that will be 7.5 millimeters on each side. That won't be much. To the lathe. plenty enough. And that also left a really nice finish. Since this is only a piece of a crane, I won't turn it down anymore. Just to clean it up, that's good enough. So the next thing is to drill it. I just center drilled it, and now I'm drilling it with a 12mm drill. This material I chose is probably a very nice steel. It's very hard to drill. Let's take the 20mm drill and slow the speed down to 180. This will sound bad, I think. That's nice. Now it's time to part it off. This blade is 3mm and we should part it off at 43mm. So let's reset our digital readout and move 46mm. About that. Should I do this on the power feed? Yeah, I think I will. Ships like this isn't enjoyable really. I will hand feed the rest. That's better. Take it step by step. So this is what it looks like. It's hot. So the bushings is done. Now it's time for the axle. It will be 20 millimeters wide, 77 millimeters long, and then have a head in the end. Just double check. Is this 20 millimeters? No, it is not. The first step is not 20. The next step is. So a bit out. Now it is possible to turn a 20 millimeter shaft, and I have to face these 3 millimeters off at start. The drilled hole is about 19.8, 19.9. So I will match this axle to fit the drilled hole, since we will drill with the same drill in the two side plates. .48. Yep, 21.48. should be the final pass after this one. 20.2001, which is just 100 millimeter above what I aimed for. I don't think this will fit yet. No, it won't. Take another measurement here. Reiki. 19.88. So I think that a proper size for the action should be 19.8. So this will be the final pass. It's interesting, the finish actually worsened when we did make the light cut, but it is so smooth and nice, so this will do perfectly. Now let's try it on the piece. Perfect. I think this will distort some when we weld this, but again, I made it fit. Made this pin fit, the axle fit everything that the drill drills, so the drill can easily drill that again. That is done. I just felt that it was a sharp corner here. Just give it a slight chamfer with a file. That's all it took. That's nice. That will be incredibly good. I wonder if I should make this fit, then tack it on this side, because now you know the hole is straight through. I don't want it to get skewed in any way, because this is the axle that will hold the whole piece straight out. My plan was to remove material so that this can be welded straight onto the bushing here. So I don't think there is a shortcut. You need to do this. Now I marked here with a blue Sharpie where I should cut out a piece, a triangular shape here, and then I can turn this to make the tapered form here. cutting is done, and it is rather interesting to see how they just bend apart. Well, the next step is welding it back, and welding the bushing in place. Well, as you see, I've just started to assemble this piece and did some tacks that keeps the bushing in place, and now it's time to complete the welding then. The welding is done, and I have grind off. I think it's turned out real nice, and actually the pins still fits. That's extremely nice. So this end is done.